David Foster and Katharine McPhee first met on American Idol in 2006, when McPhee was a contestant and Foster was a guest mentor. David Foster is one of the most successful songwriters and record producers in history, shepherding albums that have collectively sold in the hundreds of millions. After American Idol, Katharine and David kept in touch and were seen at various events together, sometimes even performing together. At the end of 2017, the Grammy Museum hosted a gala honoring David, and he brought Katharine as his date. Soon after it was confirmed they were dating. With a 34-year age gap and the fact 4 of his 5 daughters are older than Katharine, the tabloids had a field day. In 2019, they married, exactly 13 years after the day Katharine's first single was released. And yes, it was one which David produced. In late 2020, they announced they were expecting a child together, and a few weeks later, Katharine gave birth to a son. While Sarah Paulson and Holland Taylor first met at a party in 2005, it wasn't until almost a decade later that the two would reconnect over social media and eventually start dating. You may recognize both actresses from their success on television. Holland Taylor from Bosom Buddies and 2.5 Men, and Sarah Paulson from American Horror Story. They have been together since 2015, and in that time, the actresses have supported each other through red carpet premieres, award seasons, and more, often documenting their relationship on social media. Although they have been criticized for their 32-year age gap, their relationship has been a rare and steady one in an industry dominated by collapsing romances. Dick Van Dyke and Arlene Silver met attending the 13th annual SAG Awards in January 2007. Silver was working the awards show as a makeup artist. Upon their first meeting, Silver wasn't familiar with Van Dyke's previous projects, but we all know him from his television sitcom The Dick Van Dyke Show, Mary Poppins, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and many more. The twosome, who have a 46-year age difference, hit it off, and Van Dyke went on to hire her for other projects he was working on. The pair's connection wouldn't turn romantic until years later. In 2012, the couple tied the knot on Leap Day in a private ceremony in Malibu. Despite the couple's massive age gap, Van Dyke's children welcomed Silver into their family with open arms. Amy Preston is famous for being in a relationship with Steven Tyler, a rock star and the lead singer of Aerosmith. Preston originally wanted to pursue a career as a performer, but instead became a personal assistant. Initially, she was Tyler's assistant and worked for him since 2012. So at the beginning, it was work only that brought them together. At the start of 2014, the rumors started swirling around the internet. The couple confirmed the rumors with their red carpet appearance together. After making their relationship public, Tyler is happy to share his life with his young love. He is 70 years old, and she is only 30 years old, which is a 40-year difference, and she is 11 years younger than his actress daughter Liv Tyler, who is 41. Despite fans constantly raising eyebrows about the massive age difference, Tyler and Preston have learned to just shut out the noise. Despite being one of the most successful musicians of all time, Billy Joel has stepped away from making new music and is enjoying family time with his wife Alexis Roderick and their 2 daughters. The Piano Man singer met Roderick, who is his 4th wife, at a restaurant in 2009, and the pair married in 2015. After 6 years of dating, Joel and Roderick tied the knot in a surprise wedding at Joel's Oyster Bay estate on Long Island on July 4th. Family and friends gathered at the estate for the couple's annual 4th of July party, but instead were treated to a surprise ceremony. Alexis Roderick is 41, and Billy Joel is 73 years old, which makes the age difference a massive 32 years. Age being just a number is a phrase that can certainly be applied to Dolph Lundgren and his fiancée Emma Krochtal, with the pair finding love despite their 40-year age gap. Dolph reached a mainstream audience in 1985 with his role as Ivan Drago in Rocky IV, and since then, the Swedish actor has been an international star. Dolph met the Norwegian trainer in 2019, and the pair got engaged in June of 2020. Emma admitted to not really knowing any of Dolph's movies before they met. The actor confessed that he had been diagnosed with kidney cancer in 2015 and was told by doctors that he would only have a few years left to live. After the doctors cleared the cancerous tumors the first time, they found several more in 2020. His young fiancée fiance has been great with helping with all the treatments and getting him through this tough time. Richard Gere and Alejandra Silva turned heads in 2018 when they got married and announced plans to start a family despite their 33-year age difference. Richard Gere is known for his role in the film American Gigolo, which established him as a leading man and sex symbol. His other films include An Officer and a Gentleman, Pretty Woman, and Runaway Bride. Gere had been a family friend, and they had known each other for over a decade. Silva said they were immediately attracted to each other the moment they reconnected years later. After their early days as a long-distance couple, she moved to New York to live with Gere. They married in a secret ceremony in April 2018. After nearly 1 year of marriage, the former publicist confirmed that she and Gere were expecting their first child together. Nicolas Cage met Riko Shibata through mutual friends while in Shiga, Japan, where he was filming his 2021 movie Prisoners of the Ghostlands. He is 59 years old, and she is 28. That puts the two at a 30-year age difference. In fact, Shibata is younger than Cage's eldest son Weston, who is 30 years old. Additionally, she is only 11 years older than Cage's youngest child. Despite their age difference, the two made it through a difficult time working through a long-distance relationship, so it seems they could be in it for the long haul. The couple tied the knot on February 16, 2021, in a very small and intimate wedding at the Wynn Hotel in Las Vegas. The couple also welcomed their first child together, a daughter named August Francesca, on September 7, 2022. Heidi Klum and Tom Kaulitz first sparked dating rumors in March 2018, when they were seen kissing on the set of America's Got Talent, where Klum is a judge. There is a 16-year age difference between Kaulitz and Klum, but the former supermodel doesn't let it bother her. By December 2018, they were engaged. 2 months later, Klum and Kaulitz secretly married. The couple obtained a marriage certificate in California, making them legally husband and wife. In 2019, Klum and her musician husband held a wedding celebration in Italy with family and close friends. After their nuptials, Tom jumped right into his wife's blended family and began helping her raise her children. Let me know in the comments if I missed anything, and maybe even consider supporting the channel over on Patreon. If you enjoyed this video, consider watching this playlist, and then visit the channel to search the Recollection Road Library. As always, thank you so much for watching.